If you think you know what you need over the age of 50, think again. Today, I'm giving you secret things, game changers that you didn't even realize were missing. And I'm not talking about the same old drink more water, move more advice. No, I'm talking about things that make you feel more confident, more alive, more energized, more like the real you. From little luxuries to unexpected habits, these are the things that no one ever talks about, but once you start having them or doing them, you're never gonna look back. Hello, gorgeous girl. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tracy. I am 50 years old, and I am all about all of us. You, me, all of our friends living our best life at any age and any stage. And if you're new here, do click on that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if it helps you, and let's dive in. Number one, a splurge fund that is just for you. Now listen, we can all have conversations about the economy right now, or having more or having less, and I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of energy around this going on right now. But here's the thing, this is your fun day fund. It's the FUN, lowercase d. I don't care if you're putting in $5 a week or $2, but maybe this adds up to like a really special manicure for you, or maybe you treat yourself to go to the movies, or maybe if you're able to contribute more, it's a massage or a girls trip, or even that vacation that's been on your bucket list forever. Now, here's why this is really important, especially for those of us like me over the age of 50. Life is now, and the truth is we are likely at the middle point of our life, which seems so crazy to think about, right? But we can't someday our lives away. And you can't put everything on your bucket list. You know what I hate? I'm just gonna keep it really real with you. I hate a bucket list. Life is now. I'm not saying that you should put yourself in debt and throw caution to the wind and do crazy things, no. But what I am saying is start really focusing on things that really matter to you, things that you've been wanting to do for a long time. Treat yourself because you deserve it. And the only way that's gonna happen is if you take action and you start putting a little bit aside. I started doing this when I was in my 20s, and I'm telling you, it really changed my life because I realized that the things that were important for me, I always had the money for. The things that I wanted to do, I always would figure out a way to do it. So you deserve it. Let's do it if you're not already doing this already. This one's a little bit crazy, but I realized this the other day and I was like, this is such a game changer, which is having your nails done. For me, it makes me feel like, you know what? I've actually got my life together if my hands look good. Now, some of you, I'm sure, like I get gel manicures probably every 2 to 3 weeks. Sometimes 4, and it looks horrible. But the other day it had been almost like a 4-weeker, and I was like, I feel like my life is falling apart. But then once you have beautiful nails, you're like, oh, I forgot, I am that girl. So you really owe it to yourself and really find some signature looks. You know, I have literally 2 looks when it comes to nails. It's either some kind of pink or like a nude color, or a very classic, more orangey red that makes me just feel stronger or fired up. Every once in a while, I'll veer in between, but I really think it's important to know like what makes you feel together and just taking that little energy and attention and doing it. Now, speaking of nails, you might know that I'm all about all those like little things that we can do that make us feel effortlessly polished, right? But let's talk about something that truly changes everything, and that is your skin. Because honestly, when your skin is glowing, when your skin is smooth, when you have that like glow from the inside out, everything is gonna look better. And if there's one thing that's been a serious, serious game changer for me, it's the Pique's Radiant Skin Duo. I've been talking about this for ages on my channel, and there's a reason for that. Because here's the deal, our skin is really a reflection of what's going on from the inside. So when we're eating bad food, when we're dehydrated, our skin is gonna show it, right? So this is like the ultimate skin transforming duo. The Radiant Skin Duo from Pique combines Sun Goddess Matcha and BT Fountain. And they're really like the dream team for radiance, hydration, and skin resilience. The Sun Goddess Matcha, I have one, I am not joking, every single day. First of all, I love that they come in little easy to use packets, so you're not getting your hand all green from scooping into a big container. And I know it's a small detail, but that's what this is all about, are those small details. It has L-theanine, which definitely helps to keep me calm and balanced. It has EGCG antioxidants, which help firm, brighten, and protect your skin. And it even has chlorophyll, which is a natural detoxifier for clear, fresh, glowing skin. And the BT fountain is kind of like one of my secret weapons for plump, more dewy looking skin. It has bioavailable minerals and clinically proven ceramides and hyaluronic acids. And it doesn't just support your skin, but also your hair, your nails, and even your connective tissues. One thing I love about Pique is that they really use pure, highest quality, and quadruple toxin-screened ingredients. Oh, and here's the best part. Right now, you can get 20% off for life. Did you hear me? For life. And a free starter kit when you grab my favorites. Plus, Pique even gives you a 90-day money-back guarantee, so you can shop with total ease and confidence. So I'll leave all of the information down below in the description box. If you don't know where the description box is, underneath my head somewhere is the title of today's video. Click on that, you'll see more. The word more, tap on more, and if you're on mobile, you'll see more pop up again, tap it again, and everything will be listed there for you. You need to get a mini rebounder, okay? If you don't have a mini rebounder already, you are seriously missing out. Rebounders are amazing for our cardiovascular health, our bone density, our lymphatic system. It really helps to spark up your metabolism and just is fun and makes you feel really good. And you know what we need when we're over the age of 50? We need to feel good. And one thing I do notice is sometimes I'll wake up in the morning and I'm like, why are my joints kind of aching? Especially like my left knee for some reason. I just sometimes will get this like weird little ache. And it's nothing concerning, but I love knowing that I can still get a workout and a cardio workout specifically on my mini rebounder, and it's not gonna make my body hurt the next day. I did a whole video all about the benefits of rebounding, so if you haven't already checked that out, make sure to check out this video after this one. Oh, and speaking of workouts, you have got to, at this point of your life, you're halfway through it, you gotta find a workout that actually feels like fun for you. Because here's one thing I know as a certified trainer for over 25 years, if it's not fun, you're gonna quit. You're gonna stop doing it. So you've gotta find something that feels more joyful, that's more energizing, that just makes you feel really good while you're doing it, and of course, produces those benefits and results for you after. If you haven't already checked out my fitness membership, that is what we are all about, and I know so many of you have joined us. Plus, I've got a really special offer just for my YouTube community. So if you wanna check out TBT, this is your sign to start, and I promise you, these workouts are not gonna feel like a chore, and they're gonna make you feel and look really good because they work. It is time for you to have some sort of like a solo date routine. Now, my friend Susie is like, mwah, chef's kiss, the queen of this. I'll ask her, sometimes I'll call her and be like, what are you doing? She goes, oh, I'm just hanging out with my favorite person. And I'll say, who? And she's like, me. And I love that. She takes herself out for lunches all the time. And when she travels, she loves getting like a solo meal or going to a show by herself. And I love that. And we can all adopt this for ourselves. Now, you don't have to be on a vacation in order to do this, but maybe it's just a day where you treat yourself to a lovely lunch. Or the other day, my daughter was in ballet class, and a lot of times it's like the moms are all together. And I really like this group of moms that take ballet with her, but I was like, you know what? I just feel like I could use a little alone time. So I went to this cafe that I go to pretty frequently and got myself a little matcha latte and sat there by myself, just listening to the beautiful French music and just enjoying myself and my own company and really doing nothing. And that's one thing, especially if you're a mom, that we need more of is spaciousness and quiet and time to kind of just nurture ourselves. You deserve this. So create some sort of a solo date routine that works for you, for your life and your lifestyle. So I have mentioned that I am 50 years young, and I have been using the same perfume since I was 29 years old. Now, my signature scent is Dior Addict, and it's so funny because I have a dear friend from college who also was my roommate when we first got out of school, and he came to visit me recently, and he was like, gave me a hug and was like, oh my God, that's your smell. And I was like, I know, because I've been using it for a million years. But I think that this is just such a small detail. It's, again, one of those tiny little luxuries, but like, don't you want to have a signature scent? Don't you want something where like when someone hugs you, they're like, oh my God, that smells like you. And I love that. And I also want my daughter, now that I have a 5-year-old daughter, whereas if she ever smells Dior Addict, I mean, if it's still gonna be on the market by the time she's old enough to understand, you know, she'll think like, oh, that smells like my mom, which I love. So do yourself a favor, explore a little bit. You know, one great way to start is a lot of perfumes, like brands, will have little trial sets where you can try like 4 or 5 different scents, because everything is going to be different on your body and your pH and your body temperature. And so just try it out and find one that really works for you. And I want to hear from you in the comments. Do you have a signature scent? Let me know in the comments, because I always am looking, especially when I travel. I don't wear my signature scent because they don't have a travel one. I've heard you can get those little, like, what are they called? Atomizers, the little travel sprays, but I haven't done that yet. So I just will try other things when I'm on vacation. So I have real life Tracy and then vacation Tracy, who smells a little bit different. Self-care, in my opinion, is about being ridiculously comfortable. And I like to think that, you know, my home, I try to make it really peaceful, really calm. In fact, someone on YouTube commented that my bedroom looks like a bathroom. Maybe it's because of my chair back there, but I purposely wanted my bedroom to be like all white, really zen, really calm, really peaceful. And that's just a choice that I like. So a few months ago, I had a friend visiting, and she was coming from California. And when she left, so sweet, she sent me a gift, and it was this big, big box. I was like, what the heck is in this? And I opened it up, and it was this like beautiful faux fur throw. It's heavy, it's cozy, and it's one of those things like I didn't know that I needed it until I had it. And I was also kind of thinking like, girl, don't you know I live in Miami? Like, this is way too hot for that. No, because it's always air conditioned in my home, right? And there's something about, like, the only time I really sit on my couch is at the end of the day. I mean, we're working from home, there's a lot of activity going on. And so for me, at the end of the day, watching a little show, having that throw, having a little cup of tea, it's so cozy and luxurious. And you know what? You deserve it. So figure out a way to make your Netflix experience really feel like that 5-star experience. If you don't have an outfit that is a true hell yes and just makes you feel like a babe, get into your closet right now and figure it out. I'm telling you, this is such a game changer. Look, something's always gonna come up, right? Someone's gonna invite you to a dinner, a party, or something. And I have friends where this puts them in a tailspin, in a panic. And I get it. Sometimes we get sick of our stuff, we want something new, you know, but it's really, really important that you have a couple outfits that make you feel like your version of a 10, whether that's a dress or suiting or jeans and a top. It doesn't really matter, but something that makes you always feel good. Now, of course, there's different occasions, right? You know, like if you're invited to something black tie, you might not have a black tie dress in your closet, right? But I'm talking about, like, you're probably gonna get invited to a dinner. You're probably gonna get invited to a brunch at some point, right? You're probably gonna have some kind of family things that you need to do. And you also just need something that just makes you feel good just walking around during the day. So go through your closet. And here's a really, really hot tip. Take pictures of yourself in the mirror. I know it seems so weird, but sometimes I'll put on clothes, and my closet doesn't have any windows. There's a lot of light in my house. But sometimes when I'll walk out from my closet into my bedroom, I'll be like, does this look weird? Or do I look weird? So it's really worth your while to take some selfie pictures in a mirror, and preferably if you can get some good daylight, especially if it's a daytime occasion, just so you can make sure that it really fits and flatters your body. And you know, in this age of social media, there's always going to be some pictures taken, right? So it's also a good way to make sure that what you're wearing actually photographs well too. Don't make this like a big crazy thing like Tracy, I'm never going to do that. No, I'm just saying, like, go through what are your favorite things to wear. If you don't have them, figure it out. Maybe you have to do a little shopping, but I bet you don't. And just put together a few outfits so that you have a few home runs that you can always pull on so you do not have any stress. Because you know what you need less of? Stress. Here's another super small upgrade that is going to make such a huge difference. Velvet hangers, and all the same hangers in your closet. Listen, you're over 50. I don't want to see wire hangers. I don't want to see you having like mismatched hangers, some plastic ones, some wire ones, some wood ones. No, girl. You need to get the velvet ones. They're super inexpensive. You can get them on Amazon. I'll leave them linked down below. This is a game changer. Why? Because all your clothes are not going to fall off. And here's another thing, please, please, please start doing this. If you take it down from the closet to try it on or put it on or wear it that day, have a little spot for your hangers to live so they're not like in the middle of your clothes. This is like such a small thing, but it drives me absolutely bonkers when my husband or my babysitter do this in my daughter's closet. I'm like, he can do whatever. My husband can do whatever he wants in his closet because I don't care. Don't tell him. But with my daughter, I keep her closet like itemized. I keep it like really looking like a store where it's like color coded, all the dresses. It drives me crazy if I'll find like some random plastic hanger in there. Even my daughter's closet, all velvet hangers. I want everything to match. It is a small price to pay. Like you can literally get like 100 of them for like $40 or something. So it's super, super reasonable. You're gonna have them for years, but it's gonna make such a difference in your closet, keeping everything organized, keeping everything on your hangers. You don't have to worry if like a tank top strap is gonna fall off or a dress is gonna end up at the bottom of your closet. You deserve this tiny little luxury, my friend. I have spoken about how I actually dislike cold showers and I've never done a cold plunge, and I'm sure at some point I will try one, but it just does not seem appealing to me at all because I like being warm and I like my bones and my muscles to feel heat. But 30 seconds at the end of your shower, just 30 seconds, game changer. It tightens your skin, brightens it up, and it really helps your circulation and your energy. It's like a little shot of espresso in your shower. So try this on for size, especially if you're someone, and listen, it happens to all of us, where you start going like, oh, where did my energy go over 50? Start trying it on for size, a 30-second cold blast after your shower. It really, really works. We can all agree that life is busy and life is full, and especially around 50 years old, we have a ton on our plates, right? One thing that is crucial, and it does not matter where in the world you live, is taking what I like to think of walking meditation in nature. Nature is proven to really help your nervous system, to help you relax, to keep you in the present moment, and to help to just really clear your head. You know, when I lived in New York, I would always end my day, like let's say I worked from like 8 till 4 or something, I would always end my day with a walk. I would just walk down. I used to live in Nomad. I would walk down to Madison Square Park, kind of tool around there. Maybe if I felt like it, I would go down to Union Square Park and then just come back. So it was like this little 45-minute just being outside. Now, is that really nature in New York? I don't know, but it was as nature as I could get. I mean, the park was really, really nice though, and it just would help me feel so much better. Now, I live in Miami, so it's a lot easier, but I like to actually start my day in nature. And I really think of it, especially on a Monday, it's like I don't have meetings at that time. I won't even take a call with a friend and do like a walk and talk. I just want to be walking and preparing myself for the week and breathing in and feeling present and getting my energy right so that I'm going to have a great week. This one's kind of silly, but I think it does make a difference. And that is, at this point in your life, I want you to know what lip color looks good on you. If you wear makeup, I know not everyone does, but if you do, and likely if you're watching my channel, you probably do. One of the questions I get asked the most is what color lipstick I'm wearing. And you know, sometimes I change it a little bit. It's always like a variation of the same thing. I usually wear like a nude kind of lip color. Today, it's a little bit more of an orangey nude. I don't know if it's reading on camera, but it's really important that you know how you look your best, because what's that going to do? It's going to make you look your best, feel your best, and it really does up your confidence level. So dig around. Again, you could take some little pictures of yourself. You can ask a trusted friend and figure out what really looks the best on you. And if you really don't know, go to a department store and have one of the girls working there or guys working there help you out to find out what's the best color to suit your skin and your skin tone right now, because it does make a huge difference. And my final tip for you is making sure that you have some sort of an escape plan. Now, I'm not talking about an escape from your life, but I am saying, like, what is a way for you to just really remove yourself from burnout? Now, at this point in my life, I can start feeling when it's coming on. I start being really bitchy. I start feeling tight and constricted in my body. I usually will get some sort of injury or illness, and I just feel like blah about everything. That's not how I want to live, and I'm sure that's not how you want to live either. So whether it be learning something new or giving yourself a day to maybe like work somewhere else, maybe you rent an office space for the day, or if the weather's nice, you can work outside for the day. Or for me, you know, I'm lucky enough, I live in Miami. I try to do like a working beach day where I just feel so much better because I'm outside, I'm in nature all day, sand between my toes, and I'm still getting things done. Or maybe it is that you take a sabbatical or that vacation that you've been saying that you're going to book for years and years and years. This is your sign to do it now, because life is now and our tomorrow is not guaranteed. You are worth it and you absolutely deserve it. Okay, so I want to hear from you. What is one thing from the things that we talked about today that you're going to implement and try on for size? Or what's something I missed that's really going to up level and just change your life that we didn't even realize that we need, especially now over 50? Leave me a comment and I definitely want to hear from you. Like I said, you are awesome, you're amazing. If you're not already a member of our community, say hello, click on that subscribe button and let me know that you are new to our community because I love welcoming you all in. You are awesome, you are amazing. And if you want to keep hanging with me here on YouTube, check out this video next. I'll see you there.